Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to PGA Tour 2K21 live here on the channel. Today we are going to be taking part in early 1981's World of Golf Society, and it is going to be our second event, which is the Kikuyu Open hosted at Plains of Africa Tour Edition course. But before we go any further, let's take a look at the previous week's winners, which was at the Arnold Palmer Memorial event. 4 joint winners on the PS4. You have no idea 11 coming up with a win on the PC, and last but not least was Big Cheesy Easy on the Xbox. But let's get right into this one. I have played this course once previously on PGA Tour 2K21, and that was when I was playtesting the course to check out its suitability for all you amazing members. It was our PC admin Bradley that chose this event and course. Not hit the range or nothing prior to this event, guys, but there's been some fantastic scores posted. It looks like to take the lead, or should I say the early lead, I'm going to have to shoot 13 under. My best round so far is 11 under on the game on pro settings, so I don't quite think I'm going to be able to topple that score at first attempt. But decent opening drive. It is going to find the right centre of this fairway. Really like the colour scheme going on here at the Plains of Africa. I was imagining a darker green and fairway scorched by the sun, but let's see if we can float this 4 hybrid into this green. Has it got the legs to kick up? It's a bit of a false front here. We do manage to find the green. That's going to be a long putt for birdie though, probably looking about 30 feet bang on. Green speeds are 144. This one is going to turn gradually to the left here. See if we can get this one close. It's all in the weight, this one, really. It should turn quite aggressively the first few feet. I think we've played that far too aggressive. It didn't even turn. I can only imagine we took a bit of the turn out of that break there due to the pace we played it. But we do pick up the 5-foot par, and we are going to remain at level par. But as always, thank you so much for the continued support on the channel, guys. It does really mean a lot to me. Hole number 2, short par 4 here. I'm going to come down to the 3 wood, try and leave a full lob wedge or sand wedge into this green. Just not confident with the pitch shots at the moment. I find them very inconsistent tempo wise. Hopefully that ball checks up just at the top of that ridge. So we've got a 6 mile/hour wind. Winds were locked out to medium and west for this event. So let's see if we can fire this one just short of the flag stick, and it should sit down. Very quick. Oh, I put a slight fast on that. Yardage is going to be good, but we are going to find ourselves left of that flag. Probably looking about a 20-foot putt here. Not the best of approach shots there. Character looks a bit despondent. But an 18-foot putt. Slightly downhill. Breaking from left to right. Not a huge amount of movement in this one. Not even close, guys. Poor read there. Probably about half a cup to the right. Too much. And we do manage to pick up our second par and remain at level par. So not getting anything going yet, but it is early days. Excuse the pun. Hole number 3, par 3. What a fantastic par 3 this is. Look at the green. And that fantastic grandstand just to the right of it. Water is in play left here. So just try to play 5 iron, land it short, use the contours of that green, which are downhill, and it should turn to the left. Right, we do get it perfect, so hopefully this is going to work out well. Needs to get down. Maybe just overshot it a little bit. It's actually not a bad shot. Checked up a little bit quicker than I expected, which is a good thing. And we do have an 8-foot putt. These are the kind of putts you do need to drain, guys, if you want to be at the top of leaderboards. Anything inside 10 feet, If you want to win events or be at the top of leaderboards, you do need to convert it, and that is why at the moment you're not going to see my name up there, sadly. That is a terrible putt. Can't believe I put that 6 feet past. We do secure the par, and after 3 holes we are level par. Should have birdied that hole. Hole number 4. It's quite another short par 4 here. I've made the wrong decision with my driver selection. Maybe should have opted for a driver that gave me a little bit more distance off the tee, because as you can see, fairways are fairly forgiving here. But that should leave us a lob wedge or sand wedge into this green. 102 yards. It's going to be the gap wedge. And we are just... No, it's not actually. Let's have a look at sand wedge. We can deal off this sand wedge here. It should land short of the pin, which is going to give us our easier putt, I would suggest. Should run out fairly well for us. This is an uphill green. Put a slight slow. That will come up short now. May kick out aggressively, but just that uphill slope on the green. It nestled down a lot quicker. But just that slow took a few yards off our approach shot there. But we do have a 14-foot putt. It is uphill, so we can attack this. Turn, turn, turn. Oh, why? I don't think it's going to be our day, guys. Just a lip out there. I don't think we played that too firm. It is one of those putts that sometimes you see them drop, and sometimes, like today, they don't. So a really slow start here, but we do move on to the second of the par 3s. Very tough pin here. Let's see if we can kick this on. Okay, going to take the aggressive line here. We really need to make something happen. Really deal off in this. Looking to land this just over the top of the bunker and hopefully kick onto the green. That 8-mile-per-hour wind should help us. Up fast may help us out as well. Stay up, ball, stay up. Just need a favourable kick here, which we don't get. And that is going to come up short. Could be a splash shot from this range. Sometimes fortune favours the brave, but not on that occasion. But this really is a fantastic looking course. That should run out a little bit. Oh, checked up a little bit too quick. I only put the 81% on it though, with the power. I was looking more for 95 on that one. So poor swing outcome there. But we do manage to secure the par. And we are going to remain at level par. So I'm not getting anything going at all in this early part of the round. Tight fairway here, but just looking to find the right hand side of this bunker. Slight slow. Shouldn't affect us too much. That's just without the perfect timing meter. Let's see if we can make things happen here on the first of these par 5s. I think we can chase the big dog down there. Don't think we'll reach the green, but it's probably going to leave us a chip or a splash shot, which I am comfortable with. There's a perfect. Should have probably... This could actually kick on here. Is it going to get up? May actually turn. This could turn onto the green and turn out to be a fantastic shot. Get in the hole. Oh my goodness, we almost got an albatross there. Wow, that would have really kicked things forward for us. But we will take the eagle. And with that eagle, we move to 2 under par. I really didn't expect that driver to reach the green. And we do move to 2 under par. So let's see if we can build on that now. Hole number 7, par 4. What a beautiful course, by the way. Like I say, guys, that is myself and my admin's team's priority, is to source the best courses for you guys to play on our society, just in a casual round. We are fully aware that there is some players who still can play easier settings than the settings we have set by default due to the glitch, but I think that's when sport and integrity comes into it, guys. I mean, it's a society that's set to pro. This should be good. Just try to chase it up there. It's going to come up a little bit short, I would imagine, due to this uphill green. but it is going to leave us an uphill putt for birdie. That's when sporting integrity comes into it. If you feel the need to cheat and play in a lesser setting than what we've advised or what we've asked you to play on, that is your prerogative. But I think the majority of the guys in the society are all going to stick to the pro settings. The settings that we've done are very, very fair, guys, and I've actually had a lot of other society presidents ask me what the settings we are using, and when I have told them, they're like, do you know what, I think we'll use them ourselves. But we are going to remain at 2 under. Just didn't hit that putt firm enough as we move on to another fairly short par 4. Just looking to come over the top of this rough here on the right hand side. With that 10 mile per hour wind, we should get a favourable kick and carry out of there. Just hope we avoid the rough on the left hand side. Fairway contours right here. Oh, that took a huge bounce, which I didn't expect. I was actually expecting that to land just on the rough and kick out. So we really need to get this one close. These are holes we should be birdieing. So Sam wedge, this should land short, but we're trying to bounce this on that downhill slope. It should bounce quite aggressively and release forward for us coming out the light rough. Slight fast shouldn't affect us too much. There's the kick out, and it has sat down. Would have liked that one closer, to be honest, but we do have a 10-foot putt. Now, if I'm missing putts like this, guys, in the society events, I've got no right to be anywhere near the leaderboards, but we do manage to convert that and we move to 3 under. But at the moment, guys, our PC society only has 10 members. Bradley, who is a fantastic guy, fantastic admin, wants to persevere with it. So please, if you are on PC, head over to our society, early 1981's World of Golf and PC. Hit Bradley up, show him some love. And let's get the numbers up on the PC Society. PS4 and Xbox, going fantastic. It's an honour to have each and every single member in each of the platforms, guys. Like I say, we've got zero tolerance for idiots and cheaters, which we have come across, but they have been dealt with and kicked from the society, because we want this to be a fair society where everyone can have a good time. It is great to see you guys interacting on the social page of the PS4 Society, and also on the Facebook page, where we have actually organised a few Texas scrambles and things like that, and it's just great to be able to play with some of you subscribers when my time does allow it. So let's see if we can chase this on here. We're just going to fully loft this 8 iron. We're trying to spin this back all the way towards the pin. That 10 mile per hour wind will help us out. It should hold us up as well. We've got the perfect. This should sit down really, really quickly for us. I'll tell you something, I'm fortunate that actually never spun. I expected that ball to land about 6-7 yards past the pin. Not a few yards short of it. But it is going to give us a birdie opportunity from 10 feet. Like I said, you need to convert these kind of putts, guys, from this range to have any chance of winning any event. We do manage to convert that. And things are slowly starting to pick up. We are now 4 under. Like I say, I think North set a 12 under here. Just according to a few of the member chats. And my best round's 11 under, so I would need to have my best round to match that. But it's great to have some of these fantastic players. We do have the world's #1 TGC Tour player, Vitali, in the society as well. So it's great for you guys to go head to head with some of these top players. I'm fairly happy with my game. I'm only level 41 or something at this game, guys, at the moment. Just, I cannot invest as much time as some players can into the game at the moment. Most of my rounds that I play are recorded for the channel. And with playtest in some courses as well, like I said, for the society. And my time's really tied. I can't play 2-3 practice rounds prior to an event. But to be honest, I'm that kind of guy. I wouldn't want to. You know, I just want to go in and on the day put my wits against you top players that are in society and test my skills. If on the day it's good enough, fantastic. If not, next week's always a new event. But I have put a fast on that. This should spin back though. Oh, look at the action we got on that. That's going to be absolutely perfect. That was a bit lucky there because we shot the fast there. It spun very, very favourably for us towards the pin. And we do pick up our third birdie. And we move to 5 under par. So like I say, if I'm shooting like 9-10 under, that's my average. If you look at my handicap, I think it's 9.7 plus 9.7, which means the majority of my rounds I'm shooting 10 under. But as the game progresses and the more time I do invest into the game, I am sure, like most, we will all improve. But the main thing about this society, guys, is that you guys enjoy it. You enjoy the courses we source for you. Right, not comfortable with the pitch, but we're going to take it on. This should catch that slope, should kick out aggressively and hopefully sit down. I've actually nailed the perfect. And that checks up absolutely superbly. And we're going to be left with a tap in for our birdie there. And after a slow start, we do find ourselves 6 under par. And we are starting to climb the leaderboard. But I do apologise about the quality of the PC and Xbox leaderboards from the Arnold Palmer Memorial event, guys. I'm having to go with screenshots that our admins send us. Either they're using phones from the early 2000s camera wise, or it just doesn't look great after me having to edit it and upload it to my PS4. Just try to chase that on there, guys. We were really in between clubs. If that ball travelled another 2-3 yards in the air, we could have been on for a very good shot there, just using the landscape of the green. But we are going to be left with a splash shot out the light rough. This should land short and release forward. Oh, go on, get in. Oh, I had a great line. Great line. We will take the par there. The wind's really picked up this back nine. We are up to 12 mile per hour winds, which I actually thought would come under high winds, but medium wind seems to be anything from 6 mile per hour to 12. But the wind's going to help us out here. I am going to be aggressive. Some of you guys with the longer drivers could probably drive some of these short par 4s that we have come across. I think that's the only thing I regret, is maybe not taking out a longer driver. But that is the fantastic thing with this game, guys. It's so customizable for each and every single course. But maybe I would have went with that and been left with more pitch shots, which, like I say, at the moment, I'm not a huge fan of the pitch shots. I just find the tempo very erratic at times. Let's see if we can splash this one close. Should release forward for us. Oh, we've played that really, really well. Very happy with that outcome. And it is going to leave us about an 8 to 9 foot putt for birdie. This would put us to 7 under par. Not a lot of movement in this one. And we do rattle that home and find ourselves 7 under with 5 holes to play. Let's see if we can get to 10 under. I would be happy with a 10 under, guys. Like I say, that is where my game is currently at. So an 8 mile per hour wind. So setting us down the left hand side, allowing that wind to take us over to the right side of this fairway. But this is such a beautiful looking course, guys. Very, very impressed with it. That is going to leave us with 169, up 16. So let's say 174. This 5 iron, with a little tweak, Should just be about perfect if we do execute a good shot here. Wind's really going to take us round. Oh, that slope at our feet's moved us more to the right with a combination of the wind than expected. And we do actually run out of the green. But like I did say, this course was designed by Matthew Jacques. It is a fictional course, but it really is a fantastic course. Really enjoyed playing this so far. Get in, get in. Oh, wow, I think that actually caught the lip there. So we do walk away with the par there. We've been unfortunate with a few of the lip outs we have had. But that's golf. Some days they drop, other days they don't. But good to see competitive scores being posted, guys. Oh, look at this. So with this 8 mile per hour wind, that's a slightly uphill green. Just going to try and hang this 7 iron up in the wind. Try and catch the top of that slope and see if it will release down towards the flag. Oh, with that fast, it's really accelerated that ball. And that's actually going to work its way off the green. Didn't expect that. That was an absolute flyer. It's amazing that I'm missing these greens because the majority of them are large. Get in, get in, get... Oh, wow, just checked up inches from the cup and actually spun a couple of feet back. But we do walk away with another par. Pleasing thing is, I've not had a bogey so far. I've put the kiss of death on myself a few times with the bogeys. But being happy with my round so far. It was a slow start. It's another relatively short par 4. It's saying 500 yards here, but with this wind, just try to find a gap here. I think it's going to be nothing more than a 5 iron. But that second par is uphill. But we've not had a par 4 that we're saying we can't really reach comfortably in 2, despite these double figure wins at times. So with that wind advantage, just floating this 12 iron up into that elevated green, trying to get this to land right at the front, may even kick on from the fairway. With the help of the contours in the green, see if we can get it running up towards the flag. It's a great execution. Oh, this is going to be beautiful, I do feel. Now that should turn right and towards the pin. Yardage is fantastic. There we go, guys. Fantastic golf shot. It is going to reward us with a very makeable putt from 7 feet. Let's see if this is going to turn. Hopefully into the cup. Go on, turn. Great read, great putt. Really happy we walked away with birdie there. And we do move to 8 under with 2 holes to play. I was looking at how many holes we had left to play there and I had the 2 in my head. But we are 8 under, 2 holes to play. North still at the top of the leaderboard with his 12 under. But there's still a lot of fantastic players yet to play their rounds. This is Monday morning, guys, just for time frame. Video should hopefully be up tomorrow evening. But really enjoying this course. Such a great fun course to play, very rewarding. And some of the holes, as you've seen, have been fairly challenging as well. But let's see if we can chase this driver up. May just catch the bottom part of that green, but just try to make anything happen now. We are on an uphill slope, so it won't fully run out. Manage the perfect. I expected that wind to move us more, but I'm happy with bunker. It will leave us a splash shot, I would like to think. Ooh. Due to that, we're really going to have to... Right, I'm going to try and run this past the flag and see if we can find that yellow slope, and hopefully it will take us back towards the flag here. We get the perfect. Now, is that going to come back off this slope? Surely it's not going to stay there. Oh, wow, it did stay there. So maybe the wrong decision there, guys. I was caught in between clubs and tried to use the the green to my advantage. Need to birdie the par 5s in events. Is that going to turn? No, it's not. It's another putt that you could argue maybe just played a little bit too fast, but it wasn't a great read. Disappointed not to birdie that one. And with that, we will remain at 8 under par. So it doesn't look like we're going to get our target of 10 under. We're currently sitting 5th on the leaderboard. So, final hole of our second official event. Oh, I tell you what, this is tricky, but we're going to take it on. I'm hoping we can kick out of this light rough. That 8 mile per hour wind should take us left. As long as we don't put a huge fast on this, we may kick onto the green. If we do put a huge fast, that's in the water. Just put a slight fast on it. Oh, wow, that is really going left. I think it's going to hold up in the heavy rough just before the stones here. It does. But didn't expect that ball to move as far left as that. So we are going to get another practice of our pitch shot here. Let's actually have a look at the flop. The options, yeah, that should be perfect. 42 yards. I have found that the flop shots run out a little bit more than they have in previous editions of the franchise. Oh, we've got the perfect. That should release and sit down. That's a fantastic shot. So happy with that one. And with that, we should pick up birdie number 7 and move to 9 under par. But there we go, guys. That is my round at the Plains of Africa Tour Edition in the Kikuyu Open. So there we go, guys. That is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.